Hi, friends. Welcome to Let's Be Now. Uh, or formerly Let's Be Now. Sorry. Let's Be Telepathy. This is Sharon's job, and we're having some bad connections here. So she's usually the one that introduces us all, and we have some guest here with us today that well, actually, I'm wondering if they're even going to become co-hosts with us now. Elsa and Micah, welcome to our show today. We love you guys, and I know we're becoming a really tight community now with all the telepathy and information that's really going on. And I just wanted to bring you guys together here. It's been a week to say the least.
Where
It's
is what?
been a week. Um, Good, bad, sickness, and then health, and all the different things.
Yes.
I feel like we're starting to get a little grasp on things though, and starting to close some portals and some portals. Um, so I just wanted to tap in with all of you guys here. So,
Hi.
there she is.
Yes.
I can hear you now.
Awesome.
I'm not good at your job, Sharon.
You did a great job.
Not as good as you, though.
Oh, but thank you.
All right. Wow. Who wants to begin, or what questions do you all have?
Elsa spelled out. Where is the girl?
Um,
So
You're gonna
O G H. So Noah KNOWS knows. No one knows. GIRL. No one knows the girl.
so we're on a different girl, huh? Elsa?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is this a girl? Another girl? Uh-oh.
Oh, Adriana, you want to talk about it?
ROO. Is that you're trying to spell the name? What is it? R O
Okay. Adriana maybe knows.
You big face. You big.
wrong. What's this girl's situation now? Spell position, please. What's this girl's situation? H E I she N O V E R. She's in over. Keep going. Finish your thought, please. She's over her H. I'm sorry. E R. What? She's in over her H E H E H. Delete H E E H E A D. She's in over her head. Pretty cryptic, Elsa.
No, that's okay. So you're talking about a living person.
Person.
Let me chime in with Adriana and see what she has to say. She says she has something. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Elsa. Yep. Okay. Are you talking about the same girl that's with Adriana and Noah and Amelia? She has a mom that's with her. Her mom is with her.
Yes, yes.
Because Adriana is saying that there's a mother and a child that's with her, that's with them. They have been deceased. She's talking about them coming from Adriana, can you get back online?
Yep.
Yeah. That's him because they're
15.95, 5.99, 60 plus the 50. So basically 70 comes on $90.
Adriana Amelia said that there's a woman and a daughter that have been seeking refuge within their community, and it seems as though they're looking for something. They're not sure exactly what they're looking for. The daughter's wanting to be brought back to life. The mother is not, and she's ready to come back through. Her lifetime has started, and then
Yay!
it's over in like Mexico, Aztec time, and they're trying to come back. I heard Adriana.
Can I do?
Hi, Adriana.
Say hi.
Her body's taking over a little bit here.
Noah's I was trying to help her. Hold on, because you can see him.
Yeah, I was just gonna say if Noah can come in, and Micah, do you know? Micah, no. Okay, cool. Okay, he's gonna get on.
Okay, cool.
He says yes. I know what they are. I know who they are. He's giving a name. Like Jeannie or Jeanne.
Ronnie is what Elsa spelled. Ronnie.
RONN. Is it so? Is Ronnie's the girl or the mother?
A lot of paper for you. You sign that top copy for me. I let you right there. See, back to you. Back to you. Let's see. You guys coming in.
Guys, we got 600 points from tonight. You'll see one more.
Is she the mother or the girl?
I'm gonna mute them a bit.
All right, Elsa's saying it's the mother.
Ronnie is the mother. Is I'm seeing Geany. Jenny. Is that the girl, Elsa, or is this someone else?
SOMEONEELSE. Someone else. You know the
Okay.
girl? You know the girl's name? CIDONT. You don't know the girl's name? So is the girl lost? Why did you say, where is the girl?
Micah, can you tap back in? He was pointing to someone, Jeannie. But that's not who it is. Okay. Are you guys are working with several different ghosts and entities, huh?
M-A-N, man is H-A U-N-T-I-N-G.
You both get it. You're both saying it.
Man.
Okay.
You asked about the girl. What man? Elsa? What man is haunting you? Me.
Is that the same? That's the same one that's with you, Micah? That's the one you brought over the other day. Yes. Okay. So you brought over the, okay. 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 That's why you guys are excited. Okay. I get it. So Micah, the guy that you brought over the other day is the one that was haunting. That is the one that's bringing in and haunting multiple families and doing multiple, creating anger within the families. It's almost like he's talking to like animate. I can't say it. Animative. What is that scary movie? Can you guys help me out? Where they go into the house and the house is haunted.
Oh, Amityville.
Yeah. Okay. So there is an energy that, okay.
What man?
Oh,
What's up, Kelly?
did
He-
that genie, is it really Jin?
It might be like Ginny,
No, just
or just like Jin,
Jin.
like an actual Jin.
Yeah, like an actual one.
Elsa said he is not mean. This spirit that was in that house, I killed him, said she wasn't troubled by him. She said he was a nice guy.
Okay. So those two are kind of talking, but they're on a channel that I can't hear. So they're really excited. He's talking about one person. He's talking about the entity that he had brought into the place that was like the Amityville. But they're also talking about somebody. I'm not understanding what they're saying together. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to channel Micah right now. Nikolaya. I know is what he goes by in his human name. So he's taught. Okay, so he's saying there are several different entities that are out, and some keep and they pass by every day. There are certain energies. Now this means spirit. This means ghost energy. He's talking about angels, demons, all that kind of stuff. He says there are familiars that pass by, and that some are stuck on the same spot and they can't seem to get through. I am dealing with a few of them, and one of the ones that I'm dealing with is a father-like energy that is going, and it's making people upset. It's making people mad. It's not an energy that is necessary, that is made for this world. It is from another world, and it is infecting the families and infecting the fathers, pulling them away and not allowing them to care, but also striking fear into them that they will hurt their families. This is one of the ones that I am dealing with. I have about 10 families or single people. He's showing 10 families now. He's showing ancestral lineage that he is trying to clear and deal with. The daughter and mother that Elsa is speaking about, they're present in this world. They're trying to seek help right now to be found. Mother entered into a relationship. But see, Elsa, this, okay. Mother entered into a relationship with is this right, Elsa? Because you're saying the guy's nice, but maybe he's talking about someone else. Mom entered into a relationship with somebody who was abusive, and mother and daughter missing. Is that is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay. So this is a physical place. Where's Adriana? You guys back on yet?
We're here, but it's dark in the car. I don't know if you can see her.
No.
Okay. But help with her light up there. Yeah, mine didn't work back here either. Here. Oh, she said here.
Uh-huh.
Also, is this in Texas? Adriana is saying Texas. But Micah, I don't know if he's saying.
Are you sure?
Well,
He-
there you go.
I don't know if that's right. Micah's saying no. Maybe it's my.
Is it right? No.
Yes.
Yes. He says yes.
Oh, is it?
Right
Okay.
there. Yeah, Noah said yes. I can't see you on here.
Micah, you're saying around that area, Texas, New Mexico area. Elsa, what is that correct?
Saying a man in
Come on, you. Come on.
oh you're not you're just hitting letters randomly. Makes sense.
You seagull, Bob.
I not need I not need he delete delete delete. I don't know if you're just having a communication problem or
Oh,
What is she saying?
understand. And he
Rachel, come on. Yeah, let's go. Space. No, oi.
Wow, you guys are just throwing out names. I'm hearing a Kelly Anderson now.
Oh no.
Lillian.
I don't know who that is. Not you, Elsa. Okay. Can we end? So this is a physical person. Ah, okay. Elsa, I swear, if we ever get these things right, we're gonna become the psychic finders of all these people.
Precogs.
I'm totally offline right now. I'm sorry, Elsa. I can hear you. That's not, I know that's not right.
Jesus.
O S.
Aha.
Not in the house. What?
Yeah, I'm trying to see where she is with her right now because I'm not
They're gonna
seeing.
actually about stay out.
Well, she started out by asking, "Where's the girl?" And then she said, "No one knows where the girl is." Is that what you said? You have to. Mom doesn't get it, so you got to be really accurate on your spelling. Not, not, and oh, keep saying not in the house.
Okay.
The girl's 6.
So is there a girl that's lost?
Is the girl 6 years old?
She said no, not lost. Is the girl 6? MIGHE. Might might be.
Adriana's showing me like a little girl between maybe 6 and 7, like kindergarten or to like second grade.
No way to cut those up.
There's the coffee connection. Yes. Queen.
She's trying to show this. So do you want us to okay.
Do they worry this?
I know that this has been bothering her. I know the woman's been with a million too, and the little girl. So it's been the problem with me right now is when I'm looking in, I'm seeing so many different things coming in that it's not just one girl and one woman, that I'm seeing multiple different ones that are coming around all of you. So I don't know which one to bring it to. Adriana keeps pushing forward a woman and a mom. Micah's he's showing me this entity that has been following him around. Uh, Elsa, I'm seeing spirits around you, but I'm seeing about 16 of them around you. So I don't know which one to focus in on.
Yes, there's 16.
Hey, what?
I H A. You should scoot back a little bit because that's where you're not. IHA
Sorry, guys.
B B. I have I.
That's the store right there. I still can't see it, but over here, it's to the left. But it was closed, and I still couldn't see a name. What street is it?
Oh, it's 51.
Okay.
Girl G.
Split.
Okay.
Or only. Right here.
Okay. Yes, this is the street.
Yeah. It's got good checks.
Yeah.
I have a girl getting what? What? R E E. Delete, delete, delete. I have a girl getting. No. Come on, Elsa. Look at the board. I have a girl getting. Sorry. Are you sorry? Yeah. What are you sorry?
She's talking to her other to her friends. They're all talking without us.
That's why I'm so confused all the time.
Melissa's missing it today. I am not on it today, huh? Kelly, do you have a question for your son? Or is there something that he keeps taking over and he keeps talking about this entity that's been following him around? It's been able to stay, he's been able to with his friends as they come together. He says, let's see. So he said, it's been a lot easier with people that I know I can speak to. We're trying to keep each other safe, but there is an entity that keeps following me. I can't seem to cut it, and I don't know what it wants with me. It keeps interfering with my electrical currents, and it makes me not want to be around other people. Whether or not they can see it, I'm sure that they can feel it. It's never coming in me, but it's always lurking around the corners and lurking through the doors looking at me. It doesn't seem to be able to enter into the room that I'm in, but it seems to enter in my energetic space.
Go to the bathroom. Just going to the bathroom.
I'm really excited, though, to be able to go into a place where other people are understanding what I'm feeling, thinking, and doing. Total off board. He says he wants to talk about the tree energy. He's really excited about the tree and that he has really formed a connection with them. Sometimes just going out and talking to them or tapping into them will give us enough information about the whereabouts of people, since the trees and the land are always aware of what is going on. So maybe instead of tapping in to the people in the telepathic line, Elsa can mark the person that she's talking to with a light And then we can find the person through the lands. I can ask the lands where that person is. I can energetically understand and code people. Elsa finds them. She can mark them so we can find them. Also, do you know how to mark them? Maybe if you give them love or
Yes. On T H E. Get it? Find it with your eyes. THEI. On their what? L. On their HEAD on their head.
okay.
What
What color are you marking them with?
YELL.
I got it. Yellow. Yep. She said it right away. Okay. Okay. We can work with that. You do the yellow, and then Micaiah or Micah, as we call him. He says that he can code, he can grid in blue, and he can put grids out so that we can start to find this yellow. Ha! Adriana can use her sonar energy. Adriana with okay, and Noah says he knows who you're talking about. Okay. This will be interesting.
Somewhere here now. Who? So, the lady. Lady.
Okay. Elsa, are you hovering out? Can you hover over them with spirit? When they're coming to you, can you lift your spirit up just a little bit? And we're going to push them over to you.
He says no.
No.
Noah, come here.
Sometimes I know that she can lift that spirit up and put her little angel wings on. Okay. I was going to say if she could go locate them that way, I could follow her that way.
Where are these people, Elsa? Where?
Noah's saying, Noah and Adriana are saying Texas, New Mexico area.
What else?
We'll find them tonight. How about that, Elsa? We'll go energetically. When they come to you, you come and get me and Micah and Noah and Adriana. And then let's bless them, okay? They're needing calming energy. Logic, maybe a home.
There they are. There's Noah and Adriana.
place of residency. Are they in a shelter? I usually don't ask so many questions.
Are you just saying that? Yes, SHELTER. Is that your true thought, Elsa? Yeah.
Okay. Then we can figure out them. Okay, we can get it down. Mom has a mental illness, so she's coming in. The daughter's autistic. So she's coming into you guys. Mom is dealing with mental illness.
That's familiar.
This would be something like functioning, so she's a speaker. That's where Micah's coming in because he's picking up. Okay, he's picking up in the schizophrenic part of the mother. And the daughter seeking help for herself and that mother and trying to get that refuge. Okay. She's parenting mom. We can give in, we can work and do some energy work and healing on them tonight. Most definitely we'll reach out to the daughter. Micah's pinpointing, he's showing me. I don't know if you guys can even see my stuff here. How can I show it better? He's showing me right where she is on this little like map-y thing. Ooh. There we go. So he's doing a grid line for me. I don't know if you guys can see. This is not the best, but he has this little grid line that he has going on here. And he's going to help show the grid.
Hey.
That's hard here.
Okay. We got him, Elsa. We can work with them. Do you want to give them energy now? We don't have to wait. We're all together right now. Might as well, right? And let's work with them. Okay. Let's do it. Noah and Adriana are great healers. Noah, you want to do some energy work with me? Okay. Well, let's all right now then give energy, give love, prayers, safety to that family. Let's realign them with God. Let's, yep. There they are. Hmm, There we go. How's that, Elsa? Better? Micah Michelaya hasn't done energy work in a group before, huh?
N- Not that I know of.
Is he still in the room or he walked out?
No, he walked out, but before he left, he said train.
Okay.
He was looking at something.
Trying to see if he's going to come back in. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Pat.
Hi.
Welcome. We were
Um,
trying to find a family in need here that just needed a little protection and energy and love and really some alignment with the universe so that they can find a place of peace and guidance. They've been coming to Elsa here and seeking refuge in her. The little girl is even looking for some guidance within her. The mom, we're trying to find them. The mom and the daughter, they were in an abusive situation and had to leave. They are currently in a shelter and at some place in Texas, New Mexico area. And they've been coming to Elsa here, and we've been trying to help them in their journeys be understood and affirmed, whatever we can do here on this side. So the kids are trying to figure out, well, my friends, I shouldn't say the kids, the kids of these parents are trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
Pat or
Thanks.
Lisa, if you guys have any questions, please chime in or introduce yourself.
I don't have any questions, but okay. So this is Patricia. I'm from France.
Okay.
So I seem to speak very good English, but I'm not so good. I'm an Asperger. I don't know how you say it. How do you say that? Asperger.
You have Asperger's?
Okay. And I'm telepathic then since I'm a kid. And now I'm 54, almost 55. Hello.
Hello. If
And it's my first time on a Zoom session, and then this kind of Zoom session. So I don't know exactly what to expect, but I'm happy to be there.
Well, thank you for coming. Chime in if you're hearing anyone. We have Noah, Adriana, Michelaya, which we call Micah on the other side in our telepathic region, and then
Okay.
Elsa, and we all work telepathically. And if you have any
Mhm.
questions or things that you want to say or you want to talk to them, and do some channeling, that would be wonderful.
The thing is, I know I'm telepathic because I've been working with this on my job, but I never tried on this way, so it feels a bit strange, you know. I'm a bit impressed, I would say. No, I don't have any questions. I'm just expecting to hear, and I don't know what.
Nope. So I see Noah trying to talk to you. Can you hear him at all?
No.
And that's okay. That's okay. They're kind of all over on different channels today, so it's a little bit harder.
Okay.
So Noah says hello, welcome. It's nice to
Thanks,
have
Noah.
you here. Um,
Thanks.
feel my energy. We'll be able to guide each other.
That I can. Oh, thank you.
He's giving nice love and warm hugs and just
Yes.
welcoming you here, Lisa. He says the same thing.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
I I have just stumbled across this today. I came across the telepathy tapes and listening to those. I've always known that my son has a gift. He's 9 years old. He is non-speaking, but we have a bond that most people don't understand. I've always known that he could speak to me telepathically. So coming across this today, whenever I searched telepathy in the Facebook search bar, I said, yes, this is something that is coming to my energy field because it's not only going to help him, but also help others understand for me to be able to basically tell people, I don't know, an understanding of where we're at and what gifts he does possess, that he is there, that he just speaks to us differently on a different frequency that most people understand. So this is very nice to be a part of. I hope that you do this often because I would like to be a part of this as much as possible.
We definitely do this often. Noah would like once a week minimum. He's been trying to kick me and his mom into doing at least once a week or twice a week is really what he would like. Yes, we have our Let's Be Telepathy, and then there's also an autism telepathy a board that we're also affiliated with, that they do twice a month meetings. They're based out of Australia, and I really like their meetings also. They talk a lot about that. Noah, Elsa, we have another one, Amelia. They like to channel for others. Micah loves to channel. Also, he's kind of new to our board, so it's been interesting because with this communication, we've really been able to identify a lot of different things. We've been able to identify other dimensions, other realms, what is going on with autism itself. Adriana wrote a book about, or a chapter in a book, but it was basically a little book about what autism was. Noah has been able to explain in depth about what is going on with his body and how spelling is done through the body. Elsa has been wonderful on explaining angels and demons, quantum teleportation. She actually is a great teleporter, and she will leave her physical body. And I mean, when I say her physical body, she physically will leave rooms and appear in other places. She is in they were in Arizona and I'm in Minnesota, and she had left with left her parents there at home alone, and they didn't know where she was, and she told me start filming, and I was filming, and she was actually little photons and little orbs in my home, We've done that with Noah too. Noah comes and he really has helped me do healings. We've caught him on tape, doing different healings and stuff with us in the room. And Mr. Micah is an energetic engineer, I'm going to say. He has been informing about the energy side and how he works through electricity. And so they all have their own little quirks and special parts. Adriana, she works a lot with the beginning of time. She is fully interdimensional. She works in with coding and with a lot of tones and stuff. So the way that I hear her is a lot of it's almost Morse code. But it's pretty awesome how she talks in. But all of them are really intertwined with each other. So it's been an awesome group, getting to know everyone and getting to know what was going on with them. We've caught all of them actually on tape now. My I know Micah or Mikolaya, he was really excited, and I can do that. And so he came through the other night and we were able to catch him on film. Well, he is I was in Minnesota again and he's in Wisconsin. So it's been really interesting to see all of their different abilities and how they work differently, which is very complementary of each other, because when they all come together, it's like this perfect energy that just ends up telling great stories and finding things out together. So it's been awesome. Thank you for coming.
Hi, Nona. And hi, Elsa. Hi, Elsa. Say hello.
So cute.
Elsa. Yeah. Play. You want to play with Elsa? Play, Elsa. Yeah. This is my son, Leland. Oh, and
Leland.
This one. Yeah.
Leland is angelic. So Leland deals with the angels and demons just like Elsa does.
I believe that 150 million%.
Yep. So
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna move my camera to hopefully I can get us to be on picture.
okay.
Because
Yeah,
he is
Leland is ready to talk.
yes, he likes well, we can see them. Okay. Ready? Ready. There. Elsa.
Oh, how cute. You know
Wow.
already?
Elsa, this is your friend for a while. You two have been friends for a while, huh?
Say.
Wait. Yes. Says.
This one. That is us. That's us. That's us.
Hey, Leland. Nice
Would
to
you like
meet
to say
you.
bye? Would you like to say bye? No. No. Bye. He's off.
No, that's okay.
Yes, that
So when he's coming by and he connects to Elsa, Elsa, he's connecting through the part where as I said, she works a lot with those angels and those demons, and he was connecting with her on that level.
It's so funny, you know, we get on these Zooms, and to me, it's these people that we've never met before, and Elsa will say, I'm so happy to see you. I've known them. I know these people. Like her and Amelia were on a Zoom call, and they said they were like best friends, and I said I didn't even know you knew each other.
You know what was really interesting is I was talking to Mara the other day and I said something about Mikolaya, and she said, I don't know that name, but Amelia's been saying Micah a lot. And I don't know if you guys remember the last Zoom meeting that we had. I said I kept saying I had to write his name down because it didn't seem right. He kept calling himself something else. And Kelly reached out and said, well, what did you call him? And I wrote Micah, like Mike and then and I love it. Um, and it was just interesting because that's what Amelia had been calling him the whole time. And so I ended up hooking those two up.
Yeah, I've
So
always, go ahead.
oh, no, I was gonna say he's actually he's connecting with everyone right now. But really involved with Adriana and involved with Elsa.
Anna's quiet. She's in the other room. Well, Noah had told someone, he said, cool the room. And the only thing, I don't know who he was talking to, but Adriana sits in this room that's really cold. And that's where she's doing a lot of, but she's a flapper. So she's more like when Elsa was doing her work, that's very similar to how Adriana works too. But that cold, I mean, she'll put a blanket on every once in a while, but she's just in there just chilling. Yeah, he's like, yeah.
Yeah, like they're on video.
Leland, do you want to play with energy? Let's do this. Okay. Let's meet you on your level. Noah is saying we can play. We can feel energy. We can put it out. Okay. Well, let's do it, guys.
They both had their serious faces on. Oh, all three of them do now.
I wonder if Aaron wants one to tickle him. I can feel his energy. It's so staticky and fun.
I can't put that one on just for that. Are you talking?
This is pointing to.
Leland, could you feel that energy? I hear you coming in, Noah. He says, hello. It's really nice to meet you in person. You have a lot of energy and a lot to offer the world. I just want to let you know I hear you and I see you.
There you go. There you go.
Who's
Noah's
that?
looking at his energy. He says that there is something that he's concerned about when it comes to his legs. It's not energy that like physically is hurting him. He's just seeing a problem in the rooting system that maybe something is trying to pull him down when he is trying to go up, that it's a little bit heavy. So you're does he trip a lot on things or lose his balance on a lot of things? Because Noah's showing me that like grabbing something grabbing at the ankles or grabbing like under the knees and calves.
Not really. I don't recall him having no, he
Not like
doesn't fall
little
often.
missteps. It's almost like step, and then just kind of a hold back. It's not a full trip. It's like if you just had like a ball and chain maybe to your legs for a bit, like maybe walking, and then just a hold back, and then walking forward, and then maybe holding back a little bit. Pay attention to that.
Okay, I will. I will do that.
Noah, can you type what that is or what's going on?
I'm going to. It's,
He says very sluggish. XOXO. Sluggish.
So kind of it just slows them down sometimes. Doesn't trip so much. Wow. Lisa, what are you guys doing with that static energy? How's that getting in there?
Static energy.
Yeah, are you seeing that on the film?
He's putting stuff up above the camera.
Well, I was just wondering if it was Mikalaya because it was just white and black static energy that was coming through you.
Yeah, he was covering up our
Just doing that.
yellow. Yes, he covered up our camera.
Look at that.
No, it was something totally different than just that cover up.
Gotcha.
Oh, you can see it on the playback. We'll show it on the playback here.
There's a lot going on. That's why I'm reaching, I'm starting to jump in head first with all of this. Because
Is there anything we can help you with or any questions that you have or you just want to talk about your experience?
I know I've tried to do certain things to keep it not so hectic, but it never stops. So, and he's very angry, and there's a lot of hitting. There's a lot. So, I'm
What
trying to
is
figure out a way for him to be able to communicate device, spelling.
Check it out.
To communicate, so we can start trying to get. I can understand what he's saying. But yeah, there's a lot of anger.
that's coming in him? Is that what
Yeah.
so a
Yeah.
lot of it's not him, and that's where that's where he was coming in with those angels and those demons. A lot of times it shows like it almost seems like it's anger or there's behavior issues on their side, but they're not able to tap into their body. Being that he's young and he's just kind of starting this too. And age really doesn't matter. When they get on, I mean, he's stuck in the angel demon world. And so when he's in that angelic world, you're probably actually seeing little stars and little lights all around your eyes, maybe like it looks like little snowdrops and stuff like that. That's an aura that he's projecting out, and that's his angelic side. And then there's that other side where he is actually there, he's being silenced. He's being shut down. Noah's showing me that he's a warrior, so he's showing me him with swords, showing me that he's a warrior. So this tells me that he's actually doing energetic work to try to shut things down in this world and try to combat demons with he's actually very capable though. They're showing me that he's very capable of doing this. But sometimes the energy when he is out working out there, the demons are coming in and they're talking to him. They're taking over his frequency. It gives him headaches and nausea. His is a very physical thing. Well, I guess it's not always a physical, but Elsa is also saying, no, mine's very physical too. We've gone through a lot of different times. The anger isn't necessarily within himself. It's anger that's being projected with things that are going through him.
I agree with that. I understand that. It's nice to have somebody that can words about what's going on in my brain, what I feel is going on with them.
Yep. And this is something that Noah, Noah's dealt with for sure. We've worked through it with him. He is basically down to zero quote unquote behaviors or outbursts at this point. Elsa was going through the same thing. We really had a lot of demons that were coming through her. We've got the demons gone now. But now we're having ghosts and dead people come around her more. So we were able to shut those connections down of those demonic spaces. And that's just a little bit of energy shifting and working with them so that they can't there's different vortexes and different portals that are within them that we can shut down. However, they will open up in other places. Sometimes it's good places, sometimes it's just other places, other dimensions, other units, or other energy entities that they'll open up to. That is something that we can definitely work on, though.
Oh yeah, I understand you 100%. I'm a Reiki practitioner. I know a lot about energy work. I've been doing this for years. I'm 42 years old, and this has been something that I've dealt with my entire life, is removing the lower vibrational entities. So it doesn't surprise me any that my son comes out with same gifts. But like you said, it's a constant revolving door. I'm constantly closing one for a new one to be opened. And is there anything that I can do to kind of help keep this stuff? Is there anything that I can do to help him on a spiritual level?
So Noah's coming in. Noah says, what you're doing, you're already doing it. Reaching out and extending love. One of the things that I am seeing that can come through is that increasing the vibrations and understanding that it's not just low vibrational entities. Sometimes you need to hype yourself up and get the higher vibrational entities. Those ones are the ones that are actually more scary. A lot of people want to deal with low entities, and those are the ones that are closer to earth, but the ones that are bothering him are interdimensional. And so you're going to have to enter that into a high frequency state of being. And he's showing me like 1,000 megahertz or more. So you could even utilize something like on YouTube or something that would increase it and bump him or bump you into that state of meditation so that you can deal with that. Elsa saying, have faith, prayer is definitely going to work. And
The room chanting something.
Yep. I was just hearing that. I was trying to figure out what that was.
It's back to cool the room again. So I think there's some other meaning, but he's just saying cool the room. Maybe that's something to trigger something.
Leland likes the cold. He likes it to be cold.
Okay,
He
that
doesn't.
makes sense. It's
He
Adriana too.
doesn't. He doesn't perceive cold like we do.
Right.
It doesn't bother him like it does us. Like how it would freeze me out, but he enjoys it. So
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Okay.
So when we're doing paranormal hunting and we are looking at when we're looking at different entities and stuff, and we're looking at like demonic things, when we're doing exorcisms and whatnot, they'll actually appear to have more heat. It's opposite, because you would think that demonic beings would be cooler. They actually carry more heat. So when you're in a colder place, it is harder for them to get to, because they can't have that thermal energy that that other entities and stuff thrive around. Because when you have the thermal energy and you're working that energy up, then it's exciting the electrons, it's exciting the protons, and so we're actively getting more energy, and the energy is becoming more dense and more dense. So when they go into places that are cooler, when they go into places sometimes like Micah, he was showing me that he'll dive into the darkness to get rid of it because he can see it better. So sometimes when they're in the dark, they can see it a little bit better. and understand it more, so that they can fight it off. So yeah, being in that cooler room is something that's going to bring them in, but then going on those higher vibrations and those higher levels to make sure that you're getting those, especially when it comes to like white demons and stuff. Those are ones that are actually so full of light that they have become poisonous, and they're much scarier than the black demons that are out there, or the dark demons, because the white ones are actually bringing in all of the energy from all around.
Wow, wow, wow. I knew that the heat was something. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you.
Yeah. What else you got, Noah?
He immediately entered my field earlier whenever I got on and I hadn't had my camera on yet. I could feel him in my field.
Noah
Nice.
is definitely our gentle giant. He is our protector and the one that comes over and just kind of saw everybody.
He's just so
But
intense looking at everybody. It's like he's really working when he's doing that.
yeah, he's really trying to talk to everyone here. Akil is in here too. Hi. Hi, friends.
I'd
Noah,
like
you
to
want to
say
talk?
something.
Oh, yes, Pat or Patricia.
Yeah, I don't really hear you, but I feel you. It feels like family. Thank you.
Thank you. We're definitely building a tribe, a community, where we all feel
It's
each
it's
other.
it to me. It feels very emotional because it's something that um, I think I've been feeling very lonely with this for all my life, especially because I couldn't get to be understood by my parents. My brother is starting to do the same, but it's only since 1 or 2 years, and he's 50. He's been closing it before, but so I've been living in a family where I was supposed to be. Uh, I was defined to be um, mad. And now my brother is coming in also, so it feels that's why I'm saying it feels family. I think I guess, but I don't hear you, but I feel you,
Good, good.
and it's very nice to me. Thank you.
But Noah's trying very hard. You may hear him later when you're sleeping. He'll come in dreams.
Maybe, but I know that when I was it's 20 years ago. I have two kids, and I forgot to go and get them to school because I was in this telepathic and canalization and medium thing, and it was so interesting to me that I forgot to go and get my kids to school. So I decided to shut it out. And since life has been very hard for 20 years since I shut it, I think it's still a bit open, but it's not plain totally open. And I love it to be open again because I feel like I'm in a sort of prison now since 20 years.
Feel you
Prison is
there.
not the right word. I'd say I feel part of me. Only I'm a part of me. Hmm. I feel you, Noah, but I don't hear you. I'm sorry.
That's okay. He's trying to talk to you, and he says thank you. We are all family, everyone.
Yes,
And
that's true.
the more that we talk, the more entangled we get
Mm,
and the closer we get.
It's also another thing. I've been trying not to be entangled for all my life.
Be
Because,
entangled.
yeah, I've been trying not to because I'm entangled with since I cut, I've been entangled with all the people I know, living people, I mean. And it's pretty hard to live, I think, because it's to know which emotions are mine and which are the ones of the person I know. From the distance, I feel them from the distance. So yeah, it's been hard to know how to deal with all this.
He's scooting up closer.
Yep. Yeah, he's ready to talk. Um, he says, deal with it and acknowledging it, feeling
Okay.
it, saying it, believing it. The things that you hear, say them out loud to other people. You're right more times than not.
I do think so, but it's that there's a difference between being right and being accepted in what I have to say.
I'm going to still speak for Noah there. I feel you on that. All my life, people questioned my way of communication. They have said that what I was doing was wrong. They have told me I need to act in a certain way.
Right.
And I need to speak in a certain way. When I became my truest self is when the world understood me. I was afraid that they wouldn't accept me because people before didn't. However, there is a world waiting to accept me now. They're waiting to hear from me. They're waiting for me to talk. And now I must speak. And Micah's coming in now. And he's saying, now is the time to speak. All of us are getting together. We have the people behind us now. There has been a gate that has been opened that they can't shut, like a broken dam. We're coming. Our words are here. We are here. They will know us soon enough, and they will hear us. Know that you don't have to be accepted by those that don't accept you. And so we need to find our people. We need to find our communicators, and we come together and we affirm each other. And we help each other.
Thank you. You know, I've heard there's a medium I'm following on YouTube, and she said that soon everybody's going to be telepathic, and it feels like all those people will have to learn how to go from talking and being false in talking. I guess you understand what I'm saying. And talking and from the heart, which is very different. And I think a lot of people will have to learn to go from the ego to the heart. And maybe that's why all this happens now. What do you think?
I think so.
I strongly believe that we were all born with telepathy. And as Adriana had said in a previous interview that we did with her, it's the learned behaviors that take us away from telepathy. If you think about animals and children, how do we instinctively know what they want without them saying anything? Friends that you think about or people that you think about, and suddenly they call, or suddenly people say the things that you've been saying.
But I have another question. Why is it so? Why are the problems or the illness or not feeling good more stronger to feel than happiness or joy or calm, or why is it?
Um, Basically, we were born into humanity. At some point, we were in existence with each other, uh, where we were working together. Ego took over, fear took over, and greed took over.
Mm,
And ego, fear, and greed did not want happiness and joy to oversee it, because if we're happy and we're joyous, we're not going to be fearful. And we were instilled into a world that has pushed fear, unworthiness, um, anything that is natural, such as even our creator. They've been trying to take our relationship away with creator in all different religions and instill fear. They've instilled fear of governments that we own and that we override. They've instilled fear through the kings and um, the different higher up in companies, that we can take away your livelihood, we can take away, we can sue you, we can do all these things. So our world has been designed to, okay, Michael wants to talk. I like his answer. Our world was coded to feed another world. Our world in the beginning was made to feed the whole, was made to feed our creator and our hearts, our love. However, something else came in, and he's showing me an extraterrestrial. He's showing something that was not of this world that came down. And when that came down, it interfered with the connection. The connection created hostility, and that hostility created bloodshed. And when the bloodshed happened, it tainted our world, because now we were ones that were marked with the greed. Now we were marked with the sins, and our sins have been continuing on because people feel the need to thrive on it. I'm gonna go through no on this now too, because he's coming through. People feel more energy when they're mad, when they're sad, when they are passionate about something. And it seems that the world has been tragically abused by love. And so therefore the
that's true.
passion is set through the emotions that we can't deal with, because it is the emotions that are continuously driving. When we're angry, we're always perpetually wanting and needing and desiring something, and that is human. Monica's coming now too. You guys are so funny. He's going back to the coding again and saying the human. Sorry guys, you're overlapping each other there and talking about the same thing. We've been subliminally messaged through images, through electricity, through different frequencies that play, and Noah's even pointing out televisions, screens, and the musics, and how it is affecting our brain. Micah is really stuck on the energy side of it, saying that when you energetically change the tones and the frequencies and the images that are being shared within the eyes and ears, that it creates a stimulant within the body that redirects and remaps the brain. And so the brain is no longer functioning on a level of its natural state of being. Instead, it is functioning on a state of electrical components that are passing through a state of being that is not being charged to the right components. They are different electrodes within the mind that are made.
I just saw
made in the physical body from.
You have to blink more your eyes. If you blink more your eyes, it's the electricity regulates itself easily. Try.
The way he's showing is whatever the subliminal messages are recreating new ways of the brain that go against the natural state of being.
Yes,
And
it's
so it's
attention. It's
recoding the
attention.
actual mapping of the brain.
Yeah, I got it.
And this
You heard
is
it from Noah, didn't you?
yeah. Huh?
I think you heard it from Noah, didn't you? I think you heard it, or you felt the words from Noah, that knowing sense just coming through, because he was just down there, and yeah.
But
Well,
I just saw something from a neuroscientist explaining that if you blink your eyes more, or if you gaze instead of looking directly from your eyes, it permits the different areas of the brain to connect more. So this sort of electricity that you're talking about, you can lower it by blinking more or gazing. Is that clear?
yes. Yep. And Noah's going back to, and that's he is going back to, we need to, this is why my mission has been so important, that I keep trying to tell people to feel, because if you're tapping into your feelings and you're tapping into your universal Taurus, you're tapping into your entire being. And when you're tapping into the feelings, then we're having the whole body, mind, and spirit work in wholeness. And when they all work in wholeness, the spirit will not allow the body or the mind to malfunction. And so checking into how we're feeling every day and being able to throw out energy so other people can feel it is a natural state of being that can bring our brains back to the place where we now focus more on the empathy and the electrical stimulus around us, rather than our brain activity and what we're wanting to think. Because how how humans, he says, who speak even think, their brain will actively go towards even the tones and the words that they're saying. And so people have the ability to change their thought pattern. He's showing habits and stuff. This is why habits stay on the reoccurring loops, is that we are allowing for the same brain the same stimulus to come through in the same places. So we need to train our body on how to feel and what we're feeling, so that we can tap in to our actual energy and tap out of the energies around us. And that's where he is going with Lisa over here, saying that's another thing, Lisa, is when you're tapping in to that anger and that energy, maybe instead of trying to flow away from it, flow with it for a bit and say, okay, I feel you, and get in to that mind state that he's in, so that you can be on that frequency, on that channel of where he is at, and you can energetically find and take care of that particular entity that's bothering him. So Noah's saying, yes, it does change the mind, but feed into it so that your mind will be in the same state as he is, and then switch it over to that Reiki mind. When you find where that, okay, now I feel the anger, now I feel the pain, now I feel where that demonic being is that entity is, and then turn on your Reiki, turn on your love, and allow that energy to break through that bond of that demonic force.
I heard something very important. What you said, Noah. It's about the fact that I think I'm afraid to send to send my, I don't even know. I know I can receive, but I think I'm afraid to send my, I don't know how you say it, no.
To send your, he's saying like aura, but it's energy.
Right,
To send your essence out.
right. It's just like I think I felt from my parents that it was something that I was not supposed to do, like if I was a sorcerer or something like that, you know?
Um, I'm not. He says you are.
Thank you. Thank
Um,
you.
yeah, he says you are. But do it anyways, because you're doing it from a state of love. So never be afraid when you're doing it from a state of love. In fact, it should be the other way around. They should be afraid of you. And that's probably why they had you stop it, because the energy is around you were feeding off of anger. They were feeding off of chaos. And
That's
so
true.
your energy disrupted them. And that's why they would tell you to stop. But he's saying do it anyways because we need to disrupt them. We need to cause a little bit of chaos within their state of being so that we can come back to a state of balance as a whole.
That's true. Thank you. You're empowering me. Thank you.
Noah says he'll come and see you. He'll visit you in your dreams and help you through this. He
Welcome.
understands that you're trying to feel him a little bit more. He doesn't want you to stress out about it.
I don't.
And he feels you feeling bad that you can't hear him more, but he says, well, she can feel me, and that's always the first part of talking to me. But I'll enter into her dreams because I really like that state of being, and I'll have more communication. And he also says, and tomorrow I'll check on you in on you at a different time too, and you can feel me and go ahead and text me and let
Okay, that's
my
good.
mom
You know,
and
it's 2 o'clock in the morning for me, so it is night.
Oh.
well, there we go.
I'm close to Paris in France.
Been there. So we lived in the UK from 2008 to 2010. So it was before he spoke. And then, of course, before we were aware of the energies, but we went to Paris. We went everywhere around there.
Okay.
He would have just been a little boy when we were there.
But yes, you are welcome, Noah. Thank you. Thank you for your help.
He's trying to do work and trying to talk to you all right now. Noah, what are you trying to, can you write on your board what
working on?
But you're right, Noah. I think I'm afraid of something. I don't know what. I think I'm afraid of feeling anger or strengths. Yeah.
He said very strong will. XOXO, hugs and kisses. So
thank you.
he had some walls, so he may help with that. Right?
Okay.
Yes.
So Mike is coming in and saying the state of fear is what breaks us. So the more fear that's installed in you, the less you're going to be yourself. It's finding your connection with the creator and trusting into that, so you no longer have to have that fear.
My grandmother told me when she was dead that fear can get out of fear by laughing, but I can't. I don't know how to do that already. I have the theory, but not the practice of that.
So Noah's saying that the only fear that you're really having is fear of yourself. Fear that what you're going to say and what you're feeling is wrong.
That's true.
That you've maybe already surpassed what other people say, and that's why you're here. You're waiting for more people to say more so you can say more.
Yes, I'd say I'd love to have more courage. That's true. That's going to my heart.
There, he's working. Leland has these little blue orbs that are running around him right now. I've not seen that before.
Ooh, that's strong.
Little blue orbs. Is
Yeah,
that what you said?
yeah.
I seen a very big blue orb today out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah, he's got these little blue orbs around him. I'm not exactly sure what they are. They're reminding me of what maybe like Fae or pixie energy would maybe be. Like energies.
Whimsical.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, I haven't seen these guys before.
That's interesting.
It's very it's he works with Metatron. It's
Ah,
Metatron energy.
okay.
It's Archangel Metatron.
That's why that keeps coming to my field. Okay. Validation. Thank
Yep.
you.
So he's working with the 6 circles around Metatron's cubes. So he's a planetary aligner. He's working with getting the planets and stuff in alignment. And yeah, that's Metatron's energy. So he's a messenger for Metatron, which is huge. Uh, look into Metatron's cube or the Merkaba. That's what he's showing me right now. So that's going to be really huge for you.
What did you say? What did you say before the cube?
Merkaba. It's like the Merkaba or Metatron's cube. It's called the Merkaba.
Okay.
That's what he's showing me. That's a protection sign for him.
Okay.
So this would be like that it's a 6-pointed. This is what he's. Oh wow, and there's even blue on this one. That's cool. So it's something kind of like
Oh my God.
this is what he's working with right now. So he's going through all of these different planetarial systems through the gridding of this, and it's little blue dots in all of these six corners. And this is what he's showing me that he this is how he travels.
Whenever I'm a massage practitioner, so whenever I put on my massage, it's always frequencies. And I always put on the one that comes up first. I let the universe decide basically. And that one came up not too long ago.
Yeah.
So validation.
Yeah. He's working really strongly with that. So he has messages. He's a messenger of God. Trying to align
What is the beating on the wall? What is
planets.
he doing whenever he's beating on the wall, like knocking?
So when he's knocking on the different walls, he's trying to flip the frequencies that are going on into his head. It's something that he's not liking that's in his head. So he is trying to physically beat it out, or he's physically trying to make a different sound so that the rhythm will be different than the thing that's in his head. So when he's having any kind of Noah, help me out here. You explain it better. So when it comes to autism, uh, our bodies run on different levels of frequencies that are not even permitted into the state of being of the humans. And so sometimes there are frequencies that can throw us out of body, and it detaches us when we're making rhythms and when we're having certain stems. What we're doing is we are trying to make a repeating behavior so that our body is calling our spirit back, and also knocking, it's a frequency that is pounding and hurtful for the thing that is in our body. So when that's happening, usually we're not in control of the body because something else is. However, we are in enough control, or we are occupying it enough that we can call ourselves back. And so we will come up with a rhythm, we will come up with a place of anchoring so that we can come into our body, but also in that time, that mix of emotions, because he's showing me that your son during that time might actually go through mixed emotions, where most autistic people will stay with that same emotion. So maybe they'll stay with anger, or they'll stay with whatever, but he's showing me that he'll actually maybe go through laughing or crying or screaming or whatever in different ones, because he's trying to feed through the different emotions that his body is going through. Now that's interesting, Noah, because you haven't brought that up. So where most people go on different frequencies, he's being fed different emotions even. So that's different than some of the others, maybe, because he is weeding through the emotions of the world and trying to figure out what is needed and what is not. He's showing me that he dives into the chaos sometimes thinking that he can fix it, but he gets overwhelmed and can't do it because his body is not allowing the spirit to go far enough, or his body is not participating with the right movements that he needs to have to control the energies within the room.
I think both Noah and Adriana do that. It's funny about the knocking. As soon as you said that, Adriana had done it a few weeks ago, just like a knocking on the door where they go, who is that? Really weird. But she does all kinds of different things. Noah doesn't. I took him to a sound bath, and it was a 75-minute sound bath. So it was long, and she used lots of stuff, and he was fine with everything until they got to the big gong, and then it sounded like creepy, scary music, and all of a sudden he's beating on the floor the way the drum was before, and he got kind of scary for a second. But the woman, she was intuitive, and she could feel, and she knew, and she kept looking over at him, and she changed it back, and then he was fine. But I think that was an extreme thing that I was supposed to see, so I could kind of understand the question you just gave me. That's how they teach me things. But it was really weird. And then Melissa can probably, yeah, like she just did it, explain what it was. Because I think with this music, it was very powerful and very emotional. And so it was like getting an emotion. Is that what I was supposed to get out of that? Kind of. Yeah, because I was like terrified when all of a sudden he looked like something was going to come out, and then he was beating for just like when he was a child, when they would do different things. But
You just explain why I can't send my energy, because of the fact that it can scare people. Thank you.
Then if you send your energy with love, it will be
Yeah, I
it'll
got
be
that
received
too.
the way that it needs to, for sure. Some people, when they are not expecting it, you are very
Well,
powerful. You are
in
powerful.
fact and true, if I send love to someone who doesn't want to receive it, it's as scary as sending something that would be scary for everybody.
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Um,
But for this, I allow I, I don't know how to say this word in English. I allow myself,
Allow. Yeah, allow. Yeah.
allow.
allow. Yes. Okay.
Um, so Leland's also showing me a big eye that is watching over him. It's almost like one eye that's just peeping over him.
Oh, if you look at me, I have two. I don't see here.
Oh, okay. Um, he's showing me that that's a different it's just a different lens to see things, but it allows you to go through different dimensions.
No, I had an accident when I was a kid because I didn't want my father to die. Well, it's just a bit special.
Well, I'm
He
saying
did.
even right now, you almost he's showing like almost one eye in this world, but one eye in another dimension. Like it's giving you the ability to spiritually see more.
Yeah, I guess so.
So you're blind in that one eye. In one
Yeah,
eye.
yeah.
He's
I
showing me, he says, trust in the other vision that you see. Because your spirit, your so like one spirit eye would be like, I don't know, you guys can't see my little things that they're showing, I'm sure. And it's all overlap. But one spirit eye here, or one physical eye, it's showing that is in this world, but then this other eye he's showing is in the stars, is in the cosmos, so that you have a spiritual look. You're not saying what you're he's telling
I
me
do
that you
I
see
do
more
know.
than what you're saying.
Yes, that's true. I didn't say. I didn't say, but I used to say. I've been connected to what I call the source. Uh-uh. Seeing it. I mean,
Okay. um yeah, so he's telling you to trust in what you don't see, trust in that vision.
okay.
He's trying to show you some stars and stuff too. So you might, your vision as he's trying to do this might go black and white if you close it. Close
Yeah,
your eyes. Is it
yeah.
going black and white?
No, I have the stars. I have
Yep.
the
Yep.
sky and yeah, I have the stars.
The
It's
stars.
moving. I have the colors and yeah.
Okay, but you are seeing that other stars. Okay, he was showing me like really fast, like almost it was static electricity, and then
Right.
opening to the cosmos.
Yeah,
Did you
exactly.
you did see that then? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I saw the pink and the yellow and the stars. Yeah.
Okay. So he's saying trust into that.
Okay.
And what you're seeing there, tell the people. They won't be afraid when you tell them. Some might be
Okay.
deniers, and if they're afraid, that's okay because they're not meant to
Mm,
be here then.
okay. I don't know what is since I've been seeing all this when I was a kid, and I don't, I didn't find any intelligence I don't mean intelligence. I mean meaning in what I was seeing. That's why I don't know what to say.
Okay.
But I guess it's going to evolve into something different. Okay.
And Noah's
Just the
going back
stars.
to feel them like you feel me. Feel that other vision like you feel me. And it'll tell you itself.
Okay. Thank you. Got you.
Leland, that was good.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got the telepathic line.
Yeah, that was very good. You can say that. Thank you, Leland. Woo, you're going fast, Leland.
He's very excited, fun energy. Different.
Okay, now Leland is showing me entities, extraterrestrials or something. And my brain, my ego is saying, I'm afraid.
Mm-mm.
Thank you, Leland.
They're with you. Maybe Micah can put a little bit of electricity on that so you can see it a little bit more. Have all three of them working with
That's right.
you.
I don't have any light. It's a bit too dark for me.
Yep. Yep. I'm seeing Micah come through and like I can give a little bit more energy so you can see a little more. So he's sprinkling it onto all three of them. Oh, there they go.
Leland said, see?
Really, your family. Thank you. Ooh, that's strange. This one has a very big head, doesn't he? I don't know who sees that. Am I the one who's seeing it?
They're all
First,
with you, showing
ooh,
you. I see them all working on it together. They're amplifying your energy though. So I see them all pushing it through you. That might
is it something that is going to stay on this power when I do it on myself, or is it
yes.
because we're all together?
No, you'll get this. You'll get once you receive access and it opens up, that's an access point for life.
Oh,
And you can always call on them. They love working all together.
okay. So I was guessing that I was going to be, I'm a translator from French to English and Spanish, and I was thinking that I'm not only a translator for this, and I think that's what you're all showing me. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a very nice extraterrestrial. I mean, the feeling, the energy coming from it is very loving. Thank you.
I was
What
just
color
being
is it? What
Leland.
color is that extraterrestrial?
Um, I see a shape, not really a color. I would say it's green or gray, but it has this light color. I mean, it's not dark. And it has a very, very big head, like very large head. I don't see a face, but I feel the heart. It's like love multiplied by I don't know how much. I mean, it's very pure and it's very direct.
So the ringing in your ears, Lisa and Patricia, those are extraterrestrials that are working with you guys.
Okay.
That happens. It's like tinnitus.
Mm. What is
Both of,
tinnitus?
both of you have it. The ringing in the ears
Ringing in
where
the ears.
your ears
Okay.
just like
Yeah, I have that
Kelly, you
very
do it too
often.
though.
Mhm.
You definitely hear it. Um, but you're hearing your son work through some of that too. He's very high pitched.
Oh yeah.
So he says, don't let them take all credit. She hears me too. Um,
Yes. Yes, I do. And and you are very strong. You're very strong and you're very pure too. I hear you. Yes. I don't hear words, I hear emotions. And they're very precise. Now I know why I had this IQ on wordings. Oh, that's great.
There you go. Noah says you'll have fun tonight.
Okay. You know what? I just one thing. What am I supposed to do if I'm afraid of something? Can I call someone or
Yeah,
talk with someone?
definitely reach out to us. Um, Noah's saying, feel me, ask for me, feel me. You'll know I'm there.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
He loves
Just
helping
because
everyone.
of having been all alone for almost 55 years with my sometimes frightening things, I'd love not to be alone until now. Well, from now. Yeah.
Well, there's a whole
Whee!
group
I'm
of
so
us.
happy. Thank you.
And
I'm
we can do a
tired.
morning Zoom sometime too. We can get on a lot earlier if we know you're going to
Oh,
be
that
on.
would be nice of you. Yes,
Yes.
please.
Yes, we've been talking about it. We've been trying to rotate our time. So sometimes we do 9 in the morning and sometimes 6 at night.
Yeah.
We've
Okay.
we've done all times in between, most definitely.
Mm.
Um, would you guys have any more questions or should we end our meeting here?
I have a question yet.
Yeah.
So this, whatever it is, entity that Mick said is just kind of lurking around. Um, how do we approach it?
I'm not sure to be honest because he's brought him around and he's been in the house. He's not touchable on this earth. That's a thing. So we're going to have to find it through a different dimensional unit and that's where I feel that he is bringing him through because I can see him, but I can't reach him through the human self. So it's something that is not of the world but found a way to come in and that's why it's not able to get to or touch anyone. It's almost like it's not permitted to be around, but it's just enough that it's following and it's creepy. I'm not even gonna lie, even last night I felt it and or maybe it was the night before. I had all the lights off because I was recording them and I started doing the recording of them and then I had shut the lights off so I could get a better recording. Well, even when I was recording them, that's when it showed up. So I very abruptly stopped the video. That's why it just ended right when they all started coming in because he brought him in and I didn't want to catch him on screen. And so I had turned that off and he sat in my hallway but couldn't come to me and I like we'll call him Mick. That's easy. That suits both names. So when Mick came in, he was showing me and had said, can you get rid of him? And honestly, I sat there going, I don't know how, because usually when I'm doing exorcisms or when I can see entities or something, there are these lines that connect somewhere, or sometimes it's almost like plasma energy that once you connect, that energy tags and it comes together. However, it was just in its own bubble. It wasn't attaching to anything that was out here, but it definitely was just over trying to create fear that it was bringing up the emotion of fear. And so I was a little taken back that it had the ability or maybe it was within myself, but usually I'm like, I'm not afraid of you. I mean, like I said, I do exorcisms and a lot of times I'm not afraid, but this thing, the way that it lurked and sat was just invasive. And it doesn't look pretty. It didn't look good. I honestly, and all I've been thinking about this and I
Could it
don't know what to do with it.
Could it be that it just want to be seen? Recognized, I mean.
It is being recognized. 100% it's being recognized. It is being seen, but it's almost like
Something
it
else?
wants to, well, it's almost like it wants to invade or it wants to possess or it's waiting for someone so that it can take over it because it's just lurking around. So it's almost like stalker energy. Like if you had a human stalker, this is stalking the energies around him. Um but it's also like a stalker. They're not doing any harm other than making you feel really uncomfortable. The Noah,
Mm.
He typed again to cool the room. So I don't know if that's his answer to everything for today or everybody's issue. Because which is it? If it's the room's cooler,
well, the
it's going to
room
be
is
there or
cooling when
warmer.
this guy comes
Yeah.
around. I can say that because that's the thing that actually scared me is that it felt like my doors to my house were open. So my house was automatically being cooled. And
Right.
I haven't noticed that. So the rooms were,
Cool. Yeah.
I mean, automatically, and maybe that was just my guides, and maybe that was just Micah's guides and stuff, and they were trying to cool that room down. Is that what was that's what's happening? Were you doing it, Noah? Because you and Adriana were around here. You and Adriana were there. Yeah, I getting ringing in the ears now myself. It was you. Well, thanks, Noah. Turn the lights on? Yeah. He's saying turn the lights on. It doesn't like the light. Um,
But it wants something. What
it's
does it
wanting
want?
existence on Earth. So it's trying to find something that it can attach to, is what it's trying to do. It's trying to attach
Maybe
to something, but doesn't have the capacity to yet. So it's just
maybe you can
lurking.
suggest that it attaches to a tree. Works.
Possession of land could happen though too. Oh, okay. Okay, guys. Thank you. That's actually good. We can take a stone and put it in the stone. And we can entrap
Yes,
it in a stone,
but a tree is better because it gets to ground.
which is what we actually wouldn't want to do.
Oh,
Grounding. So if you think of what grounding is, I mean, electricity is electricity. And if we ground into something, what we're doing is we're plugging into that source of energy.
okay.
So if we take something that is not of this world and it's trying to find a place in the world, to put it into the tree would actually ground it to the earth, and so its essence would be able to connect through the roots of the tree and through the tree into the soils, into the earth. Now I
Okay, I got
know
it. I got it.
crystals are part of the earth, but if they're separated from that earth, you can entrap them. You can entrap souls in crystals. Um, and you can put them in boxes so that they're not necessarily around, like organite boxes. You can put them in. Okay, that's what we can do. So we can
What I
entrap
do,
it and then put it into an organite box so that its essence can't be around here, or within the earth anymore. That's a good idea. Okay, guys, we got it. We can do that. I'm asking Mick to come back into the room and see if that's what he thinks. I'm hearing, yeah, that might work. It can work. It will. Okay. We can do that for sure. Let's try it. We'll try it tonight. We'll see if that thing if that thing comes back around tonight. We'll I'll grab a crystal and we'll try to work with that. Now you wouldn't want to do it in a quartz crystal. I won't do it in a quartz crystal. I'll do it in a darker crystal that doesn't have any reflection to the outside world. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. We'll work on that tonight then. I mean, if it's around him or whenever it comes around.
How did it even get here?
Um, I'm seeing a meditation that somebody had done, trying to connect to places that they weren't aware of what it was. And so it was able to attach to the energy of this person that went to this meditation, or like through meditation, their consciousness went to another place, and that thing saw saw the signature and was able to connect to it. And so it's remote viewing. That's why it can't get into
Oh,
everyone.
yeah.
And so whoever meditated and went there, it was like they came back. It would almost be, now when I say meditation, this could also be like somebody was under the influence of something also, and maybe their mind or their body or something, or their mind or their spirit went to that place too, but it was in a state that they weren't in their thinking mind and their human mind going. But I'm
And you
seeing
mean
that.
in our physical dwelling?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because before we lived here, there was a gal who was a severe alcoholic, and I think she died in one of the bathrooms. We live in a duplex, so, and I think she was kind of trapped here for a while.
Noah says part of her still is even.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like they weren't in their right mind, like we're talking right now, that it was something else. And like I said, it's not necessarily like woosah meditation for them, in the way that Mick is speaking it, is through a different state of being, and the mind wandering through a different
Oh.
substance or something, and then went and saw that mistakenly and got scared, came back, but it had the signatures to come back. That makes sense, because if she's the connection and she's not present, then it is connected to something that wouldn't be present. And that's why we wouldn't see the signature. That would actually all make sense.
I think I have lots of things to learn. What is the signature?
All of our energies are coded in certain ways, so we have different shapes and colors, frequencies that reside within ourself. There is a very specific shape, color, and frequency for every single person, and
Okay.
that's called their energy signature. So
So it's the aura?
auras are internal and external data combining, and so auras are the communication between the internal and external world. It would be more, we have DNA in our physical body, we have DNA in our spirit body too. That's why ancestors that are 100 years ago, we still work through their problems, because their spiritual signature resides in us. So the spiritual signature is the same. It would be like spiritual DNA.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. You're right.
Well, that's why we recognize people that we've known from different lives. That's from the
Yes.
signature.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Exactly that. Yep. Because once we get around them, then that I mean it would be like shapes or constellations in the stars. Like we have our zodiac sign. So imagine your zodiac sign ringing in that frequency that its shape is, and then add a color, and then you can add about 3 more constellations or 3 more shapes to that, and that's your signature, your internal signature. So when
Okay.
you're around somebody, your body would hear and feel them, based on that combination that they have.
Hmm.
Yep. Exactly right.
Just as a weird little side note, check the well. Like, look there.
Okay. Okay. In your yard.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we can do
I
that.
mean, we have well water, but for some
Right.
weird reason, I'm like, go check the well.
Yeah. Okay. We can do that. Awesome blossom. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna get to my family now. But you all have a good evening, and it was nice to meet you, Patricia. And
Same, really.
Be in touch again. This was great. Like I said, we'll do an earlier time for you, and he'll see you in your dreams. He's like, yeah, okay.
Okay. So I'll wish you a nice night because for me it is what is going to happen.
all right,
Oh,
Bye.
we'll have a
Bye.
good one.
Thank you, everybody.
Yep. Bye.